Safety first. Get the wave to all the people leaving work. The day shift's ending. My shift's starting here soon. But I got a few minutes to chat about what I seen today on the news. Starting with Justin Trudeau. All the accolades from mainstream media and all the great things that Justin Trudeau's done for this country in the last 9 years. What a joke. Their days are ending. You seen Rosie Bartlett from CBC. You could just see it in her eyes. Her days are done. Troll Slayer, hey, what's happening? You're the first to come on. So you see it in Rosemary Barton from CBC, her eyes. People from Global News, CTV, and they're all talking great things about Justin Trudeau and what he's did for this country. And what a joke, really. You know, if they told the truth, they might have a job at the end of the day. Their days are coming to an end. The art of kindness is in the house. Hello. And we're seeing it every day now. Okay, now that Justin Trudeau, he did tear up. He had that bulge in his throat when he was making his speech, his farewell speech. Where I'm going with this is that you see Donald Trump on the news today talking about the 51st state, and the idea is out there, guys. Now, we've been kissing the crown's ring forever. Okay, we've been paying homage and paying cash every year to be part of this crown. And what do we get in return? We get nothing. We don't get protection from Britain. We don't get nothing from Britain. Okay, we've been colonized, okay, by the British. And fuck the crown is right, okay? I'm going to say that here. Fuck King Pedo Charles and fucking the rest of them fucking monkeys down there in Britain, okay? If we're getting nothing for nothing, Donald Trump sounds a lot better than fucking nothing. So, you know, they make us feel pretty bad. Oh, you're a Canadian, and Justin Trudeau put up his post today. Oh, in a hell snowball, would Donald Trump ever make Canada the 51st state? Well, I'll tell you what, it's out there. If it's on the fucking ballot, you might be surprised on how many people vote for it, because enough's enough. You know, they could say, oh, our health care, we got free health care. When you got to wait fucking 18 months for day surgery, really? If you had a job, okay, like me, where my prescriptions are paid for, if I'm hospitalized, I get a private room, okay, that's health insurance. You pay for it. Now, what we're paying in taxes wouldn't even amount close to what you'd be paying for your hospital bill. See, and the thing is, over here in Canada, all the hospitals are already built. The infrastructure's there, okay, everything's already there. So I don't know how it would work, but I want to hear more. I think it's pretty funny. It's got a lot of people scared in this country. Charlie Angus or Anus from the Timmins, this could be riding up there north in northern Ontario talking shit. Okay, I want to hear how it runs, because what we have running right now, it's just not working. And you can agree to disagree or however you want to go about it, but it's not working. When you got to wait, when there's a baby here in my area that came down with a virus, meningitis, okay, the other day, and they brought the baby to the emergency in the town called Leamington, Ontario, and they sent the baby in the parents' home, and the baby got sicker, and they brought the baby to a Windsor hospital where they finally did blood work and checked it out, and the baby's in intensive care. Okay, there's brain damage and everything, man. This is our health care? I bet those parents would have paid out of their pocket to save their own kid. Right? So you get what you pay for. And what we're paying a lot of money for what? For nothing in the end. You know, you wait 18 months for an MRI. Let's say you got cancer and you don't know it, but the MRI will show it. You wait 18 months, the doctor comes back and says, "Well, it's inoperable because the MRI took so long, and we can't fix you." But if we would have had the MRI in 6 months, or even 6 days or 6 minutes, your cancer could have been operable. That's what's going on here in Canada. My friend's girlfriend had to wait a week to get a cast for a broken leg. By the time she waited and needed the operation to fix it, no painkillers, no nothing. Well, I did a live. I got to find that live and post it, where I cut my hand at work and I needed 6 inches, 6 stitches. Okay, and I went to the hospital, and the wait time was 14 hours at the hospital. I stitched it myself, like Rambo. You know, that's our healthcare. That's our healthcare, folks. So it's in shambles. Trump does make a lot of sense when he says, "Oh, a merge." I don't know what that would be. The merge, uh, the economy's merging, the borders merging. I don't know how it would work, but if there is the thought of the 51st state, they better hurry up. Somebody better hurry up and get on the ballot with it, so that we have another choice, right? Because we don't have any choices. I'm sick and tired of I'm sick and tired of liberals, conservatives, liberals. We get the shaft. That either way, we get the shaft. So I don't believe anything Poilievre's saying, minus Laxikar. Well, we'll find out. Give the guy a chance, I guess. I don't know. I'm sick and tired of giving people chances in this country. How many chances can you give them? We're so far in debt right now that it's sickening. Right? So it is what it is. Railroad. Yeah, my day's all right. I got to go in for another 12-hour shift here in 15 minutes. Proud Nana is my wife. Okay. I didn't know that. You married a Nana? Nana's my grandma. That's what my kids call my mother, Nana. But we have to have some other choices out there on the Canadian political spectrum, because there is none. There's zero. Okay. Like I said, we've been burned by who? The conservatives and the liberals, and they're the same as the Republicans and the Democrats. Okay. I'm not saying the Americans got it any better than us, but when you start talking numbers, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is numbers. We're bending over to kiss the king's fucking ring piece. Okay, for what in the end? They don't do shit for us. They never have. They come over and they go on their little tourist extravagance on the backs of the taxpayers, where it costs us $10 million in security for the king, so he could go say hello to whoever. Okay, it's a joke. It's bullshit. Total bullshit. Oh, she's Nana. Nana. That's why she's called Nana, because she is a Nana. I get it now, troll. So I don't know what you guys think. But I think it's pretty funny when Justin Trudeau comes back, says there's not a chance of snowball in hell. There's not a snowball in hell that's going to vote for Liberal. So he keeps putting this off. We're going to go into an election with a new leader, thinking we might have a chance. It's a cesspool. The Liberal Party is a cesspool. We have Eric Kreismecker, or whatever his name is, Windsor East here. He's a total loser. Okay. His days are numbered, and I got friends, because I know everybody in this town, friends of friends and friends, and a couple of his buddies call me and say, "Yeah, if he loses in the election, he's going to run for mayor of Windsor." Well, I'm going to be there to stop him, even if I have to run for mayor, just so I could debate him on all his accolades that he's done as a liberal, sinking the country. You're not going to sink my city. And I'm not going to do it, right? So I'm not going to let it happen. I don't expect to win the fucking mayorship. If I did, that'd be funny. If I didn't, oh well, I'm going to get the debate, and I'm going to stick it to him. And that's what I'm going to do, and I'll do it good. What I think Canadian politics need is more transparency. Well, we have no transparency. And I mean fucking in-house videos of everything that happens, okay? Every meeting, and it should be videotaped via Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, whatever, Twitch. Okay, so people know exactly what's happening and with our money. Okay, there's no secret backdoor deals. Lobbying's a joke. Okay, people are lobbying. You know, it's pretty tough when you have no money and you become a politician, and some guy comes in with a suitcase full of cash and says, "Hey, I need this pass." This That's what's going on. Okay, and it's illegal, but since they call it lobbying, it's legal, right? So, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with it, but I'm pretty pissed off for sure. Yeah, Canada needs more leaders. They need honest leaders. Okay. We have a mayor right now, Dilkins, and like many other mayors throughout the country. Oh, we don't know how to tackle the drug addiction and the homelessness. Well, why don't you talk to the people? Okay, I'm in touch with the people. I'm in touch with those people too. Okay, I know what's going on. You know, in order for somebody to stop doing drugs, they have to have the willingness to quit first. Okay, that's the first step of any recovery whatsoever. But if you were to ask any of these politicians, they have no clue on how to tackle it. They know how to enable it. Let's open up some safe injection sites. Let's let them open up tent cities. That ain't doing anybody any good. Look at Hastings Street. They came in with the on-site safe injections. Okay, now look at Hastings. Has it gotten any better in Vancouver? No, it has not. Kensington Park in Toronto, same thing. It hasn't gotten any better. Okay, you're enabling it, and it has to stop. You know, you need a government in here that says enough's enough. You know, Pierre says, "Oh, we're going to do that. Enough's enough." I don't know, really. I've heard that. I heard it from Harper. I heard it from them all. Okay, enough's enough. Well, maybe enough's enough with these politicians. You're sorry to hear this. Art of kindness. Your sister died on Hastings last April. Right, and in the Liberals boast, oh, we're saving lives. You're not saving lives. How are you saving lives? Okay, when the death rate's gone up 200-fold, 300-fold. You know, I believe it or not, jails save lives, believe it or not. You take somebody who's homeless, that's doing petty crime or whatever, okay, and they're living in a tent city. Right now it's minus 8 degrees in my city. You're going to freeze to death. Jails save lives. You put that guy in a jail cell. I know it sounds a little crazy, but you put him in a jail cell, he's going to wake up with warmth tomorrow with food. I'm not saying lock up all the homeless, but something has to be done. If they're doing petty crimes and you just catch and release, and you wonder why people are dying on the streets, and there's no repercussions for their actions, right? I just had this conversation with my probation officer a couple hours ago, right? Their hands are tied. Their hands are tied. The police don't have the tools anymore whatsoever, right? So it's pretty discouraging, and it's a blight upon society is what's going on, right? We can only fix it. Hey, you're right. Alberta is forcing treatment. I want to see the numbers on how that's working with Danielle Smith. I seen that about a year and a half ago when they were starting to force that. Right, force them. You know, when you can't control your life anymore, that's when the government should come in, okay, and fix the problem and do their job. You know, you can't let people freeze to death on the street, even though they want to. That's the insane part about it. They're insane. So do something about it. Instead of closing down all the psychiatric treatment centers, which they did right across the damn country almost, and they just released the crazies into the world, man. And now the world's being run by the crazies. Yeah, Toronto cops have had enough of crime and turned on 30. Yeah, well, they're a little too late. And I've lost all respect for all the police, really. because the crimes that have been committed by the Liberal government of Canada to date, even with the 4 Randys, nothing's been done. There's been no charges, and that's the police job. When you see wrongdoings happening and you see crimes being committed, especially corruption in the government, and you sit idle and you don't do nothing about it, what do you expect to happen on the streets? All of a sudden, the people are supposed to trust you? You're the last people I would trust. You know what they say? Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law, right? So you don't say nothing. Nothing to them. That's what the U.S. did. Shut down the asylums. And then exactly. Old Blue Eyes is in the house. If you don't know who Old Blue Eyes is, he's got a great show on, it's called Scratch. Put your link in if you want, Old Blue Eyes, on Rumble. And he's on Mondays and Thursdays. My time in Ontario would be 8 o'clock. Yes, 8 o'clock. And he scratches lottery tickets. He's got a nice little show going on there. And it has nothing to do with politics, which is really cool, okay? No doom and gloom. And it's just a bunch of people in there that chat, right? It's a great show. I like it. I really do. I brought a half a dozen people in there last night, and they're like, shit, this is pretty cool. So, yeah, you don't have all the hoopla and crap and shit that all the other podcasters are out there doing. Did you hear Canada wants to annex California, Washington, and Oregon? No, that ain't ever going to happen. You know that. You know that's not true. I should run for public office. I don't, believe it or not, I don't want to. You know, I'm on house arrest right now. I don't know how that would work out, but if it would work out for Trump, it probably could work out for me, right? But just to have the honesty, you know, if I was the mayor of Windsor, everything I did would be public knowledge because it would be Facebook Live or YouTube Live, all of it, Rumble Live. There'd be no backdoor this, backdoor that, right? All these contractors, it's a mafia. We're being run by a mafia. But really, they're not the mafia. Well, yes, they are the mafia. They do everything the mafia does, right? And enough's enough. You got to take the country back, man. Right now, Trudeau don't even have the power to, if there was another convoy, let's say to force an election in Ottawa or at the bridges or wherever any infrastructure's shut down, he don't even have the power because he resigned, okay, and progation. He don't have the power to implement the Emergencies Act, which he did last time to shut it down and seize bank accounts and all that. You can't do it. So he's vulnerable. If there's any time to have a protest, a peaceful uprising would be now. And don't leave till they're in handcuffs, okay? Till there's impeachments, investigations, okay? And these guys are in handcuffs and in cages, just like they just did in South Korea. It worked out for them. Now, I can't be a part of it. Unfortunately, it's going to be tough for me to even, if there's an election tomorrow, to get a permission to go vote, because the way that my house arrest is right now, I have a benefit for my own brother's cancer thing on the 24th. It had to go to the supervisor, okay, to approve it, even though he's part of Narcotics Anonymous and AA for the last 25 years. There's going to be no drinking and drugs, and I don't drink much anyways, and I don't do drugs. But I had to jump through some hoops to get a permission for that, because the house arrest is supposed to be just like jail. Can you do this while you're in jail? Well, if I'm in jail, I'm not allowed to vote. So would I be able to vote? Flip your license plate in a peaceful protest. Yeah. You know, one thing about Doug Ford, I'm going to give him some credit. There's a couple things about Doug Ford. There's a lot of things I could say about Doug Ford that are bad, and I have. About his sister Kathy and Scott McIntyre and the whole fucking crime family. Okay, but there are some good things that he has done. And one thing is, we don't have to renew our plates, or we renew our plates, but it don't cost us anything. He took that away. That saved us a few $100 a year. Okay, he's giving us another $200 bonus check here soon, apparently. You know, so he's not all bad. What would you have gotten from the Liberals? our plates, our stickers for our plates would have been a lot more money, right? So it is what it is. Okay, it's 3:58. I got exactly 2 minutes to get in my shop and punch in. But I just wanted to air out a few things, right? You guys will see me a lot more. I got another 5 months left, Art of Kindness. Jake the Gamer, go punch in for me. Oh, you need my keys. Okay, I gotta go, guys.